the past few months, people in Hong Kong have taken to the streets to protest China's increasing influence on their previously autonomous city. And after weeks of protests in the streets, today, they took their demonstration to the next level.
Now to those massive protests in Hong Kong, bringing one of the busiest airports in the world to a standstill this morning. Outbound flights canceled for the rest of the day after thousands of pro-democracy demonstrators right there swarming the main terminal. This comes after a weekend of violent clashes. Hong Kong police are defending their use of force, including using tear gas inside a train station.
Damn, that airport looks crazy, yet somehow still better than LaGuardia. And really, after seeing this, there is no way you can doubt the dedication of these protesters in Hong Kong, because they went to the airport, not to fly, but to protest. Do you know how committed you have to be? Even when I am flying, I don't want to go to an airport. I hate the airport. Last week, my mom asked me to pick her up from JFK, so she lives there now. I told you, Mom, don't test me. You don't test me. Everyone has been talking about the threat of white supremacy in the United States. In fact, even President Trump admits that it's a major problem, which is a pretty big deal, because that would be like if Hobbs and Shaw spoke out against speeding. Jason Statham came out like, you know what's cooler than driving fast? Going 55 and buckling your safety belt, innit? But even though most people in America have acknowledged the threat, there is one person who still isn't convinced. Fox News anchor and concerned face drawn onto a balloon, Tucker Carlson.
The whole thing is a lie. If you were to assemble a list, a hierarchy of concerns, of problems this country faces, where would white supremacy be on the list? Right up there with Russia, probably. It's actually not a real problem in America. The combined membership of every white supremacist organization in this country would be able to fit inside a college football stadium?
Wait, what? White supremacists aren't a threat because they can only fill a college football stadium? My man, those stadiums hold 100,000 people. We shouldn't have enough white supremacists to fill a golf cart. That's how many we should have. We're talking about the numbers here. Oh, how many? How many of them are there? Have you ever gotten a birthday gift that wasn't quite what you expected, but you pretended that you liked it anyway? Well, there's one kid in India who's not good at pretending.
A birthday celebration in India gone terribly wrong.
Yeah, a rich couple gave their 22-year-old son Akash a brand new BMW as a gift. But instead of being grateful, Akash got angry. It wasn't the car he wanted, so the young driver pushed that brand new BMW into the river. Video trending tonight online shows the car floating away and sinking. He claimed the Beemer was, quote, too small for him and his pals, and that he told his parents he wanted a Jaguar.
Wow. He pushed his brand new BMW into the river. You know what his parents should have done? They should have been like, okay, we got you a Jaguar, and then put him in a cage with an actual Jaguar. That's what they should have done. I cannot believe he pushed a brand new car right into the river. Honestly, I'm glad that his parents didn't give him a puppy for his birthday. That shit wouldn't have ended well. And also, how was he able to push the car all the way to the river without his parents stopping him? What, were they just watching him going, should we stop him? Be like, no, 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 I want to see where he's going with this. I want to see. Let's see how far it goes. One of the immigration issues Trump complains about most is people who come to the United States the wrong way and work in the country illegally. And everyone always assumes that because he's racist, he's talking about Mexicans. But I don't think it's a coincidence that that same complaint could apply to his very own wife.
New questions about Melania Trump's immigration status when she first came to the U.S. The Associated Press reporting she didn't have the proper visa for her modeling work.
I came here on visa. I flew to Slovenia every few months to stamp it and came back.
Trump insists she got her visa stamped every few months. If that's accurate, it would mean she had a type of visa, possibly a tourist visa, that needs to be updated periodically.
The Trump campaign promised that Melania would have a press conference to clear it all up.
That press conference never happened.
That's right. Melania's staff promised that she would hold a press conference to clear up her questionable immigration history, and then it never happened. Now, to be fair, it's only been 3 years since that promise was made, okay? And you guys don't even know how hard it is to throw together a press conference in 3 years. Like, you have to get a podium, and like, that's pretty much it. But still,